Sire now approaching the final corner. Where he's going to put the GP21 Mooney VR46 Ducati. He puts it in second. And now we're just waiting on the rest of the grid to try. Badly, he's got one more attempt. He's getting out of the way of VTR. VTR's got one more chance. Where's Nelson? Nelson's session is over. Where's Finley? Finley's session is over. The VTR, Craig, DJ, Sire, and Platt, Platt the last one. That size session over. So we go to turn 1 for VTR. Currently in the vital 5th place to keep his championship hopes alive. Oh, and the front's gone, he's at the curb and he's gone down. And Fadley's just about going to miss it, but he's gone onto the wet part of the track. And that's lost him the rear end by now Craig. He's improving his 3rd sector, but he's ran out of fuel. Oh, please get out of the way of DJ. DJ's coming up now. So only DJ and Platt left to finish their laps. Platt looking to get into 134s, DJ. Around the penultimate corner sits the bike up, and now to the final corner. Nice and tight. On the power as early as possible, trying to get the rear ride out device. Squatted down, across the line, it's still last, but he has improved. He comes Platt into the final corner. On the power, it's going to be a 134 watt. 7.
Pole position is confirmed with the end of the
Platt's
qualifying
on
session.
pole, Sire second, Finley third, and Nelson fourth.
And we'll see you on the
all the
starting grid.
Ducatis are inside the top 4. VTR 5th, Fadley 6th, Craig in 7th, and DJ in 8th.
With the sighting lap safely negotiated, the lights will go out in a few seconds.
Platt on pole, Sire in second, and Nelson in third. 3 Ducatis on the front row. Finley making it an all Ducati lock out for the first 4 places. Okay, would stop Platt into turn 1. No one has done this season, apart from in south at Renault last week. What can happen? We're off. And Sire unfortunately seems to have the start glitch, the tyre spinning up a lot. Here we go, as they all pile into turn 1. Finley and VTR make contact before turn 1 even begins. VTR setting up the inside of everyone into turn 1. And he's managed to get inside the top 3. Finley. Finley's gone down. I don't know what happened to him, but he's gone down. And there's contact between Sire and DJ. Sire's completely outbroke himself. He's going to fall victim maybe to the pack behind. No. So we all now pile through into the fast right to Craig, and that's going to be Fadley sitting up DJ. Move inside the top 5 for the first time in this race. The VTR on a much better run, as I said before, that you needed to make sure you're turning early for that turn 8, and Nelson just struggling to affect his exit really bad. Both the bikes snaking into the braking zone, and Sire looking to try and get through, but he just can't quite find the way. It's not close enough yet. He's ready to pounce as DJ and Craig seem to have made contact. But he's also got 2 more, so that must mean he must have jumped the start somewhere along the line. Oh, Nelson with a big front end shake. One of them, I think Fadley's gone off really wide. Make sure he comes back on the track nice and safely, which he has done. Oh, we see the variance of lines between everyone here. Some doing wide, some doing tight. And Sire's going to try and turn it underneath VTR. VTR's got the inside line. Sire's going to outbrake VTR. He's going to run the risk of taking extra speed, extra corner speed, and hopes that the Ducati can set the drag for Suzuki, which it has been able to. Hard on the brakes into turn 1 for the second time. Finley as expected is closing in on DJ, but I just hope that he has enough time and enough pace to do it. And Craig and DJ seems to have some sort of battle going on here. Here we go, Craig going up the inside of DJ into turn number 4. He's on the curve, and that's going to cost him his run. And Nelson's weakness definitely seems to be this section here, 7, 8, 9. He goes into 7 quite well, where he runs a little bit wide, delays his turning well, definitely when the side cuts the corner. Nelson takes too much corner speed. That's what, see, they've both really pulled the gap on VTR, but here comes Sire. He's going to stay up the inside of his former teammate, and it's not. Oh, for God's sake. That's... There's no two ways about that. He completely knocked him off. Oh man, Sire. He wasn't that far back, but oh, now his head's gone, he's round wide. Don't come on the track like a maniac. He has done, it's almost cost him to fall off, and VTL now moves into second place. So you got Fadley and Sire, two guys who've got long laps. So Fadley's crashed straight to the back of Sire, and he's gone down. Don't really understand what that was over. With the two Puma Prime bikes, extremely unlucky. Platts, he's escaped everything. He's got 4-second lead over VTL. VTL's in second. He's survived the chaos that's happened around him, and he's in the perfect place to salvage the chance of becoming champion, as unlikely that may be. So Craig, he's in fourth. Missed the top five. He's inside the top five with all the chaos that's happened in front of him with two riders going down. Oh, Sire's gone down. Sire loses the front. Oh, he's definitely hit the curb at turn 5, and he's down and he's into that position. Where's Nelson? Where's Finley? Here's Finley, and he's actually not that far away from the top 4. So. All Fadley's gone down, and thankfully Finley's managed to avoid the Yamaha. So both guys have got long laps. Their races are pretty much over. Now we got in front of them. We got Nelson trying to find a way past DJ, who is, I think, this is the highest we've ever seen DJ. He's in 4th place. Frenchman on the Aprilia. Maybe he didn't seem to be as strong in the wet as the dry, but he's done one thing that many others haven't been able to do, and that's just stay on. That's sort of the, I mean, obviously it's the objective of racing, but in the wet it's an even harder task. But how is Nelson visibly faster? Oh no, Finley's lost the front into, he's just got to the point where he starts to set the bike up. I have a sense that he maybe just took a little bit too much entry speed than he would like to, and that fortunately just cost him. That's just sort of, the front's just folded on him. Nelson using the slipstream. He just can't find a way through. He's on the curb as well. Just needs to find the perfect place. Maybe turn 2's might have had this gone. Well, Craig's made a small mistake there, and Nelson's going to try and he just can't quite find a way through. Badly, DJ. This is the battle for 3rd place currently. Nelson's going to send up these. No, the turn 7 surely. Maybe he's going to do what? He's weak here, and he's done it for turn 8. Nicely done, proving me wrong. And now on the brakes into turn 10. The bike, when they brake, the bikes just squirm, eh? All of them are just squirming. Absolutely no weight on the rear for any of them. He's creating a bit of caution through here after. Oh, DJ's gone down. After he was a victim of that corner, and DJ has followed suit from earlier on. So I'm assuming Nelson's. I'm assuming he's going to set this up. He's going to try and get the exit here. Maybe, well, some part of the hairpin's got to send it. He's going to. Oh, Craig's at the curb, not doing that, and he's actually forced Nelson to go wide onto the curb as well. And Craig's mistake has actually helped him out here. It's caused Nelson to not take the optimal line and just survive on the curb. And but Nelson's going to have the exit speed. Yamaha versus Ducati. But Craig's just about held this off here. And Nelson's pulling the one side onto the inside. All on the brakes, and the Dutchman's going to send up the inside. No, he's not. Craig has got the better of him. He's taking a lot of entry speed there, and he's actually got so much entry speed, he's ran wide. And that's surely going to allow Nelson to go through. No, it's not. DJ and Finley have made contact, and Finley, as a result of that, has dropped to 7th. And Nelson's gone through on Craig. I've not quite seen that. Oh, but Craig's fighting back. I'm assuming Nelson was able to turn it underneath Craig, but Craig struggled to turn through turn 2. Right, we go to turn 7, 8, and Nelson's completely blown that corner. Whoa! Contact between the two, and Nelson rejoining the track. Not the greatest lead he could have done there. He's having to sit the bike up there as the front nearly folded on him, and the rear is starting to shake as well, so the bike not liking the treatment that he's giving him, that he's giving it. If I can get the words out. Whoa, and DJ's got a massive wobble on. So looking to do the Johnny Ray move, but he just can't quite get underneath. Oh, and he's going to get no way into turn 12. Can't quite. He's not quite able to do it. There we go into the hairpin. Oh, no, Finley's gone on the curve. Don't be doing nice. Be running wide. So DJ's holding these two off very well at the moment. He's going to try to the undercut. Yeah, but DJ's blocked it off. No, he's not. So he's turning it underneath him. Power out that GP22, and he is through into 5th place. I feel it. So Finley made contact with Dupree here last time round. Hopefully, yeah, it doesn't happen again. But Sayers, I thought he ran wide there. Just been a bit deceived. Being a bit deceived there by the camera. Oh, where can Finley make his move? Five laps to go in this race. Very short race, Mandalika, due to what happened in real life. The track deteriorating. Oh, and that's enough to get Finley through. I think yes, it is. Little mistake there by DJ in the change of direction, and Finley's going to turn it underneath. Finley Prillier get through. He's trying to get the exit speed to send up the inside of turn 11. No, he's not. And Finley's on the right side to block the Johnny Ray move, but DJ's gone round. He's gone round the outside. Contact between the two, and that's forced DJ onto the curb. And Finley's going to hold him off. He's lost the front two, which edge speed he's gone down. Oh, Finley's lock at the moment is something. Oh, Craig nearly losing the front of the hairpin. Nelson's going to take advantage of that, and no, he's not. Craig's going to hold him off. Nelson's going to turn underneath in contact between the two. Side by side they go. Tell you what, Craig Shamahar's holding up very well in Finley, unfortunately left. But Craig really holding his own on the straight somehow, and Craig's going to turn it underneath his outbroke Nelson, and he's going to hold him off. Brilliant defending there by Craig. Here we go into, oh god, into turn 2. Nelson up the inside, but he just can't quite find a way through. Brilliant defending here from Craig against Nelson. Nelson's hit the curb and he's down! Nelson taking way too much entry curve, and that's brought him down. And now Sayers into 4th place, so Craig could be on here for another 3rd place. Sayers served his long lap penalty. DJ just had to battle on one pre-prime act. He's now got to battle another one. DJ just struggling with rear grip. I think he's hitting the gas and the thing's just spinning and it's not driving at all. Oh, DJ's very wide through the chicane. Nelson's gonna. Oh, he got blocked off there. So it seems like good mistakes are actually helping them defend from Nelson here. It's a very strange situation. All DJ's a massive wobble on the front end. And this time Nelson makes advantage of a rider in front who's ran a bit wider to the hairpin. But this DJ's going to send up the inside. It's the final corner. No, he's not, but he's going to have some slipstream. Using the ride-out device. Can be. No, I don't think he's going to be close enough to attempt to move. Or is he? There he is. He's going to go up the inside. Has he got it stopped? Yes. Nelson's going to set the bike up, going to cut back, send it into turn 2. Contact between the two. Nelson forces him off the track. And DJ holds up position. Platt's gone down at turn 10. One of the, like the second best corner to crash at. Nelson's going to send it to turn 7 there, but we don't be doing that. Nelson's front end slipping. Oh, indeed, he's hit the curb and he's gone down the standing water on the outside curb, catching DJ out. He's having rear traction problems, as you can tell, for VollGazzRacing. Unfortunately, it's finally getting. Because that suffering his only fall possible, and he's only made one track limit error, so not many mistakes for him. But offside has gone down. Low side crash, he's crashed at the airport on the area, he's gone down, and that now allows Nelson to move back into 4th place. So these two fought in the early stage, and that led to Nelson being on the floor. So we'll see what can happen in these final 2 laps. Got currently 8 tenths per second. Nelson taking that really wide after lap and a couple of laps ago. And he's run really wide there as well. You can see the gap starting to shrink. It's now 7 tenths, 6 tenths. Started taking a. He really likes to do that really tight entry. He's making it work, you know. 6 tenths now the gap. Nelson's probably shouting to me to shut up, to stop putting him under so much pressure. As Platt is rounding out the penultimate corner, and we'll soon be starting the final lap in about 10 seconds time. And Nelson's actually picked up a long lap penalty. If just noticed that due to his track limits, so Sy doesn't actually have to overtake him. He can just sit behind him, and he'll pick up 4th place. I sense him might be enough, but no, Nelson's lost the front anyway. He's lost the front into the final corner. Well, I think it's fair to say, three-map track are the unluckiest team at the moment. But going through the 7, 8, 9 complex now for the final time. 9.3 second lead despite his crash. It's all gone swimmingly for him by that crash. But VTR, he's done what he's had to do. He's finishing 2nd. Craig's maintained that 4.9 second gap to VTR, so maybe if Craig had just had a better start, maybe a better qualifying position, who knows, he might have been able to fight VTR for the 2nd place. That now around is the penultimate corner, one of the trickiest hairpins on the calendar. And into the final corner, and Platt's going to make it 8 out of 8. He may not win the championship, but he's put one hand on it. He didn't have one hand on it already. Nelson's gone again, I don't believe it.
While we wait for the cameras to
So
take us to
Platt is your winner,
to meet
VTR 2nd,
stars,
Craig in 3rd, Siren 4th, DJ 5th, Nelson 6th, Fadley I think was 7th, and Findlay in 8th.